Christian boy here. I just wanted to talk to you about First Kings chapter 11, verses 9 through 10. God bless Solomon greatly, man. And I'm not saying that we're no better than he is or nothing like that. But, when I look at it, definitely, definitely, um, he came to appear to him twice, right? I'm looking at it, and let me just look at something. 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned his heart away from the Lord. His wives turned away his heart. I just often just think about certain things, and this chapter is just so good because it's like, where do I want to take it? So let's just take it to where, as though, we always saying, oh well, I ain't never seen a Lord, and the Lord don't appear, and here's another chapter in the Bible where the Lord showed up twice to Solomon. Period. So if he showed up to Solomon, that should be good enough. But he showed up to other people in the Bible. It now, if he showed up to them, why does he have to show up to us? Why? Why does he have to show up to us too? That means he at least showed up. But he does. If you're in tune with the Lord, he shows up. He acknowledges his presence in your life. I don't know what to tell you. If maybe you need to ask him. Look, Lord, I'm serious, man. Show up. Ask him stuff. He loves stuff like that. Now the other stuff he hear, but it's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, you want new rims for your car, and 22, 26s, 40-inch rim, whatever you want. You want a new, back in the day, I need a new boom box, Lord. Give me a box. Nowadays, it's more like, I need that new system. I need that new iPhone. But when you say, Lord, show up. Look, I've been all right. I've been good. I've been doing things in my life. Why don't you show up? Show up in my life. And he gonna show you something. I can. I want to say guarantee. I want to say that, but it always like that 1%. Oh, I asked him, he didn't do it. Then you had to figure out, well, why didn't he do it? But more than likely, yeah, he's gonna show up. It's just, I'm counting the numbers now. The numbers could be either 1,000, as far as his wives, as far as the number of his wives and the number of his concubines, that adds up to 1,000. But then if it means 700 princesses, that means he had 700 wives, 700 princesses, and 300 concubines. And I'm reading, and I'm just like, oh, I'm I'm holding my head. I almost got jealous of Solomon. I'm like, oh man, you know how you holding your head, and you're like, oh man, because at the same time, you almost getting jealous of. You got all that stuff, and we do the same thing today. We get all this stuff, all this material stuff, and things like that. Almost add up to the same thing. All the women he had, all these things we had, and we turn away from the Lord. I say, Lord, don't you ever even think about getting me anywhere near that, because I don't have time to play them type of games. I can barely, honest truth, I can barely get through certain things. I don't have time to be turning away from the Lord and all that. I don't have that type of time. No, no. I said, Lord, keep me honest, man. I ain't time to play like that, man. That ain't even my. And I'm happy to say it. That ain't even in my forte, man. Don't even, we not even playing no game. And I say, wow, he had all that. Not only did he have that, but he had a lot of stuff. He had great riches. He had territories, stuff like that. And then in one part of it, um, it didn't even take away his all of his. He could have took away everything. The Lord could have took everything away from Solomon, but because of David, he said that. He said it a few times. Because of David, you're getting this. Because of David, this son has this, and because of David, I was like, man, he liked David. He he messed with David, and David did a few things that were minor stuff like that. Did some things that were what you call it? I guess you would call it bad or whatever. So no, of course nobody's perfect, but at the same time, he liked David, and I know Solomon was like, "Thank you, David," because the Lord, I know that the Lord was thinking about taking everything away from Solomon, by just the way that this chapter is going, and thankfully he was blessed, and even when I think he was fighting and territories and stuff like that, he was blessed to have a uh, um, he passed away, and he was blessed to have passed away. I have to look at it again, but blessed to have passed away in the city of David, his father, and Rehoboam, his son, reign in his place. See, he still let Solomon's son reign in his place and didn't do too bad with Solomon's son. In the Lord good. See that. Chapters like this show me that the Lord. Y'all should go back and read that whole chapter. But it's let me look at it. It's about 43 verses. It's a good chapter. I was reading it today outside because it was such a nice day. It's a good chapter. And excuse me with this video. I'm just having some difficulties with this video, but it was a good chapter. I was reading. I was. See, this is the type of stuff that y'all can be reading and enjoying yourself. If you know what you're looking at, you're looking at the blessings that the Lord is giving His servant. And he has so many wives that he's blessing them in a certain way. I'm gonna come back and talk about this a little bit more.